Hi, everyone, and welcome to Unit 3 of our Critical Thinking course. We're officially at the halfway point of the course, believe it or not. I hope you all learned a lot in Unit 2, especially about how ethics and morals relate to your intended career goals. Now we're going to go ahead and move into Unit 3. And this unit is the culmination of all of the hard work and the time that you've been putting in at your RAK sites. Our main focus in this unit will be the Random Acts of Kindness project, completing your hours, finishing your presentation, and sharing it with the class. First, though, I do want to just point out that you do have two non-RAK graded assignments in this unit, and that is Notebook 3 and your Spare Parts Journal 3. So let's just take a minute and look at Notebook 3. This notebook follows a similar pattern to Notebooks 1 and 2. In order to complete the notebook, the first thing you want to do is click on these steps to create a template for Notebook 3. So we're going to go ahead and just click. And here is your template link for your Notebook 3. Just follow the highlighted link there. And here's your template for Notebook 3. Again, you can go ahead and make a copy of this template, save it to your own Google Drive, and then you're ready to go. You've got your template. So now you just need to go back to the PowerPoint for chapters 4, 8, and 11, go through the questions, and record your responses in this document. The PowerPoints are once again found in the lecture book. And you should be getting used to this pattern by now. First, the book has a little introductory section, and then you're going to move on to the first chapter, which gives you some information about chapter 4 of your textbook, and you should be reading chapter 4 along with reading information in this book. And then we're going to open up the PowerPoint, and you're just going to go through the slides like you have been doing with your other notebooks. And you can see right away on the second slide here, you run into your first notebook entry. And so you would read the information here, and then you would return to your notebook template and fill in your response. So hopefully you've gotten pretty good at doing these notebooks by now, and you find these templates helpful. But as always, if you have any questions about how to complete them, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our other sort of non-RAK assignment in this unit, and I'm just going to return to our main course page here, is the Journal 3. And this journal is going to be on section 3 of Spare Parts. It's due at the end of the unit. And once again, you're focusing in on the topic that you've been assigned: STEM, STEAM, immigration, competition, or one of the others. And you're going to go ahead and analyze how you see that topic working in this particular section of the book. Again, if your topic's not present, you can go ahead and just comment generally on the section. You can talk about connections you see between this section and real life, news stories, personal experience, anything that you want to throw out there. But the goal is not just to summarize, but to really get in there and analyze what's happening in the particular section. And of course, once again, you will also have weekly attendance activities. These are grayed out right now because they haven't become available yet. But please remember to complete these so that if you work ahead on the graded assignments in the course, you're still covered for your weekly attendance. Remember, these assignments are available from Sunday to the following Saturday of each week. And so my recommendation, as it's been all along, is just pick one particular day early in the week if possible and go ahead and knock the activity out so that it's done. Now, the rest of the unit pretty much focuses on different aspects of the RAK. Once again, you have a RAK update. This will be your last one before the project's actually due. And in this update, you're going to provide us with some information on how things are going, what need you're focusing on. Do those at the agency as well as in the community see the need you have identified? What are your ideas for helping fulfill this need? What roadblocks to fulfillment do you believe may be encountered? These are all things that you're going to have to answer as part of your larger project at the end of the unit. So it's good to be thinking about them early on and how you're going to address them. And please remember to, in your responses, you guys have been doing a good job with this so far, but please do remember to answer all of the questions posed. And then please remember to respond to at least one of your peers by the designated due date as well. We are going to have a video that goes into detail about the RAK project. And the assignment details forthcoming here in the course. I'm working on getting that together for you guys. So I'm not really going to go too much into detail here about the nuances of the assignment. Just be on the lookout for that more detailed video coming soon. And we'll go step by step through the directions, through the checklist, and really walk through how exactly to complete this final project successfully. But just know it is due at the end of the unit along with your timesheet. And hopefully here's where you submit your time log. Hopefully you've been filling this out and getting this signed as you've been doing your hours. But if for some reason you haven't and you need another copy, you can access the time log right here under the direction sheet. And the timesheet is linked right here. So you can go ahead and print yourself a copy of this out. This does need to be signed by your supervisor at the site, and you also need to record your hours and just a really very brief description of what you did each time you volunteered. You are going to submit your final project in 2 different spots. You'll submit it here so that it can get run through Turnitin. And remember, you can submit early to get some feedback and address any potential issues with plagiarism that may exist before you actually make a final submission on the due date. And you're also going to post your final project to this Padlet that's linked right here so that you can share it with your peers. I know that you've all been talking to one another about what you've been doing in the forums, and so I hope you all are just as excited to see what your peers are going to end up doing for final projects as I am. I think there's some really interesting work being done out there, and I can't wait to see the final end products. You're also going to have an opportunity to comment on one another's presentations, and that will be completed at this Padlet link, also at the end of the unit. So as I said, a more detailed RAK assignment video will be posted soon, but hopefully this is enough information to help you get started with Unit 3. I thank you very much for listening. Good luck, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.